Right now, as you're just sitting there, an invisible war is being fought inside your body. It's a non-stop battle against countless invaders, and the good news is you have this incredibly sophisticated, unseen army fighting for you 24/7. Today, we're going to meet the troops of your immune system.
And I'm not kidding. From the very air you breathe to every single surface you touch, you are surrounded by invaders. We're talking bacteria, viruses, and all sorts of germs, just trying to set up shop inside you. It's a constant, microscopic war zone.
Luckily, you are not defenseless, not even close. In fact, you have one of the most powerful and sophisticated armies ever created, fighting on your behalf around the clock.
So what is this unseen army? Well, it's your immune system, and its one and only mission is to hunt down and destroy any invader to keep you healthy. So, let's meet the troops, shall we?
Okay, so your army is split into two major divisions. First up is your innate immunity. You can think of these guys as the first responders. They're the ones who are always on patrol and react immediately, like the second they sense any trouble.
The best defense is a great offense, right? Well, your body takes that to heart. Your skin, for example, acts like a massive fortress wall, physically blocking most germs from ever getting in. And on the inside, places like your nose and throat are lined with these sticky mucous membranes. They are perfect traps for catching invaders before they can get too far.
But what happens if a germ actually breaches those walls? That's when the security guards are called in. These cells, called phagocytes, are just constantly circulating through your body. The moment they detect an intruder, they rush to the scene, and their job is simple: find the enemy and eat it. Literally, they just consume the invaders.
Have you ever wondered what's really going on when a cut gets all red, warm, and swollen? That's inflammation. And believe it or not, it's actually a great sign. It's your body's alarm system flaring up, signaling that a battle has begun. Blood rushes to the area, bringing way more phagocytes and other reinforcements to fight off the infection.
So this innate response is incredibly fast, but it's kind of like a sledgehammer. It attacks anything and everything that looks foreign. But for tougher, more specific threats, your body needs to call in the specialists, and that's where the second division comes in, the adaptive immune system. It's a lot slower to react, but it's incredibly precise, it's intelligent, and it never, ever forgets an enemy.
So if the first guys were the security guards, this is the Special Forces division of your immune army. The adaptive system is, it's smart. It doesn't just attack. It learns, it creates custom-made weapons, and most importantly, it remembers every single enemy it ever faces.
A really key part of this smart army are the B cells. When these cells identify a specific invader, they start mass-producing these little proteins called antibodies. And you can just think of these as biological homing missiles. Seriously, they fly through your system, find their exact target, lock on, and tag it for destruction by other immune cells.
But an attack this sophisticated doesn't just happen randomly. It needs leaders. It needs strategists to coordinate the whole thing. And that's the job of another group of elite cells, the T cells.
So first up, you've got the helper T cells. These are the field commanders of the immune system. What's amazing about them is they don't actually fight the invaders themselves. Nope. Instead, they direct the entire battle. They activate the B cells to make antibodies, and they tell other T cells when and where to strike. They're the real strategists here.
And who do they command? The killer T cells. And their name is no exaggeration. These are your elite soldiers. Their mission is a tough one, but it's absolutely necessary: to seek out and destroy your body's own cells that have been hijacked by a virus or have become cancerous. They eliminate the threat from the inside out.
Okay, so you've got this incredible, smart army that learns and remembers. This raises a pretty fantastic question. Can we train it? Can we give it a heads up? The answer is a resounding yes, and we do it all the time.
This is exactly how vaccines work. Think of it like a practice drill for your immune army. A vaccine introduces a safe, weakened, or even just a piece of a germ, an imposter. Your adaptive immune system sees this imposter, learns how to identify it, and creates an army of memory cells. Then, down the road, if the real germ ever shows up, those memory cells unleash a response that's so fast and so powerful, the invader's wiped out before you even know you're sick.
Now, as amazing as this whole system is, it's not perfect. Like any complex army, sometimes things can go wrong. It can get confused, it can overreact, or it can be outsmarted by a particularly clever enemy. Sometimes the army just makes mistakes.
With allergies, for instance, it identifies something totally harmless, like pollen, as a major threat and launches a full-scale attack. In autoimmune diseases, the system gets really confused and tragically starts attacking the body's own healthy cells. And then some enemies, like the flu virus, they're masters of disguise. They're constantly changing, so the army's memory cells can't even recognize them anymore.
But even with all of these challenges, maybe the most remarkable thing about your immune system is just how resilient it is. It is in a constant state of adaptation, always learning from new threats and finding new ways to protect you. It's really a testament to its incredible design. When you think about it, this entire system, from the fast, general response of your innate immunity to the smart, specific memory of your adaptive immunity, it all works together seamlessly. We can even train it. It truly is your personal superhero, always alert, always learning, and always, always ready to protect you.
And that brings us to one last thought. This unbelievably complex army is working tirelessly inside you at this very moment. It never sleeps. So the question is, knowing everything it does for you, what will you do to support it?